Yo, what is up, guys? It's me, Eve, again here. In today's video, we're going to talk about the September schedule for Uma Musume Pre-Derby, all of the events, characters. I'm going to tell you what I think about is the most worth it here, and if you should be, as a free-to-play, maybe summoning on the characters or not, as well as the same goes for the cards. So first of all, obviously, you have the Gemini Cup coming in. So this is another kind of a whale type of event. Obviously, most of the PvP content in this game gonna be really dependent on whaling. If you're a free to play, it's gonna have a little bit more harder time to win those, but it doesn't mean that as a free to play you can't win those for sure. You can do that. But what do you? This is a 3,200 meters long, and it's gonna be starting on September 7th. So until that time, you will probably need to build yourself the gold ship with the 3 gold skills for the stamina, as well as you obviously will need to have the gold ship on the full-on stamina with a SS plus, and as well as probably the same for the speed if you want to be competitive enough versus those who are full-on whaling. You have those already do have those stats. So everyone probably, I wish you all good luck. Hopefully everyone will do great on those and try to build as strong of a gold ship as possible. And we'll see whose gold ship is going to be the best here, for sure. So after the Gemini Cup, is going to be the Seiyun Sky, finally the banner for the Seiyun Sky that everyone waited for, because Seiyun Sky is extremely good character. And out of all of the September schedule, I do think the only worth it banner to actually summon here is going to be Seiyun Sky. We're obviously going to talk about all of the other characters. I think we're going to talk about them once we come to them. So we're going to do specific video for each character as well as with each card. But we're definitely going to talk about the Seiyun Sky because I think she is the only, to be honest, the only banner that is pullable in this month. So you can, if you're a free-to-play, this is a very safe month basically for you to save again until, because we have, if you go into the history, we're gonna have this one this month, so the memory, Bamboo Memory, then we're having the King Halo and Seiyun Sky, their skins, and then we're gonna get into the some of the new cards and the reruns. So we have a rerun here, we have the new cards again here, and then another rerun for the Tokai Teo and Special Week, and then we're finally getting the Nice Nature wit card. So you need to save until this point. So this is a really, because this is coming very soon, like one more month after September, so like October, and we should be very close to Nice Nature card here. So as well as there's going to be a Rico coming in there as well. So those 2 cards are not pretty good. You do want to have them, as well as obviously after all of that, this is where the Kita-san rerun happening. So this is a good time for you to save. Don't waste too much. If you're going for that meta build, definitely don't go too much on those. This is very mostly for the sake of whales and low spenders. But if you're free to play, definitely pretty easy month to skip, I assume, for you. Again, this is Seiyun Sky is the only one who is mostly worth it. She has a bonus stats for the stamina and wit, so that's not bad. She's a long A, medium A, mile C. She has a turf A, and obviously she's a front runner, so front A. You can obviously try building her into pace, but is there a point to do that when she's a great front runner for the long distances? That just go for that. That's the best thing. Obviously, her unique skill is really good. Increase the acceleration at an opportunity moment when in the lead on the corner late race. So she increases for 4 seconds, increases on 0.4. So this is why everyone does like this type of a unique skill. So this unique skill is great, really good. That's why she's really worth it to pull on out of all of the characters. She also has her hesitant pace chaser skill. Obviously she has this one on the card, so if you're thinking about this skill, you can get it from Marvelous, you can get it from the card on her as well. She got a long skill in here that you can also get from her card, so all of those you will be able to get there. Slight increases the ability to maintain the lead when leading by a large margin in the mid race. So she got the increased target speed by 0.15%. Another front runner skill, so fast pace, slightly increased ability to go on the front mid race. So another 3 seconds for 0.15 targeted speed. Okay, she has the good awakening skills as well. There's the escape artist for the front row. There's a long runner ability. There's another front running ability, and there's another the mid race skills. So another targeted speed increased by 0.15. So a lot of good stuff on her for sure. So I do recommend trying to pull her. Maybe if you're a very big fan for Seiyun Sky, this is definitely worth it. If you're not really a big fan of Seiyun Sky, but you definitely want to still get a really solid front runner for long races as well as like mid races, you can still use her. But maybe mostly people just go for the long races. So this is gonna be the character that you want to pull for. Definitely go for it. She's gonna be good for the time being. Obviously, in the future, there's gonna be different type of characters that could be a little bit better than her, arguably, obviously. But still, this is a very good character, and if you're a fan of her, definitely this is a must-have character to go for. If she's your waifu, for sure, go for it. Don't even think about it. Another characters after that, we have the race, the legends now. So we have Opera, Creek, Major McQueen, and the Top Gun as well. Then we have the Amazon. Amazon is actually not bad, but she's also not like too crazy. I wouldn't say she's that worth it to pull on compared to Seiyun Sky. I think Seiyun Sky is much more much more important, as well as there's going to be other characters, other like Umas that are going to be much more important. Like for example, like Christmas Augury, extremely worth it to pull. So something like that would be better to pull in future. But again, if Amazon is your waifu, for sure go for it. Like any waifu you have in here, also very pullable. Also, I forgot to talk about the banners here in terms of the the rerun we have, the Silent Suzuka and Tomomo Cross. Again, pretty skippable. Nothing of importance here. There's better cards than that, and more importance to other cards as well. Then we have with the Amazon, we have the Bamboo Memory. She's a power card, again, pretty whalish card. The same goes for the Seiyun Sky, the Wit one, and the Power for King Halo. Also kinda cards for the whale. So if you're a whale, you're obviously gonna pull it without me even needing to give you any information on those. Just for free-to-plays, they're not that worth it. We're going to talk about them later once we're going to get again to the banners. But for now, you can just not even be really excited about those cards. But if you really like how they look, maybe you can try pulling on them. But other than that, they are not that important to pull. Again, pretty skippable. Then we have a Fantasy Grass Wanda, as well as we also have El Condor Pasa here. The fantasy version, so this is kind of like events type of stuff. Also, their quest is going to be after that as well. So on September 21st, we're going to get the event, as well as we're going to get these two characters as well. If they're waifus, again, also great pick. But if they're not waifus, also very skippable. So the only character that you really want in this September is going to be the Seiyun Sky. You want to try to get her. Other than that, pretty skippable. Just can get full on save and wait for the next month with the better characters, as well as with the better cards, especially the Nice Nature. Very good card. Do recommend to trying to save for her if you're going for like meta. Nice Nature is really strong, so do be sure to save for them, as well as there's going to be a lot of other more characters, like a rerun for Kita-san, especially for free-to-plays. That's going to be important. Another rerun for Nice Nature. There's going to be Mari as well, her card in here. It's really good card as well. So there's a lot of cards that are going to be coming later that you do want to go maybe more or all in on, compared to some of these cards that they're not bad. No one is saying that they're bad. They're definitely good enough, but they're not a must-have for those who are trying to maybe be competitive, or at least trying to be somewhere in those ranges to, you know, get all of the best stuff and benefits that you can possibly get from saving. Other than that, hopefully you liked the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, as well as tell me what do you think about all of these banners. Who are you going for? Obviously, I'm gonna go for Seiyun Sky. She is also my kind of one of my waifus. I'm still, I still like Air Groove, for example, more, or someone like a Rudolph. They're more so my wife was more, but I do still like the Seiyun Sky as well. Amazon, I would maybe go for her, but I'm so broke after the Kira-san, as well as I did summon on Super Creek, as well as I did also kind of summon on the Air Groove. I did do a few multis on that, and so I am kind of very low on stuff. So I'm gonna try to only go for the same Sky and not for Amazon, unfortunately. But I would still try to go for Amazon because I do still like the character a lot. Other than that, hopefully, again, you like the video. Don't forget to join the Discord as well if you don't want to miss any content, or as well if you want to just talk about the game in general. And also, I do stream every other day. You can join in on the streams as well on here on the YouTube. So if you don't want to miss those, you can also join the Discord because I post notifications in there beforehand, so you don't miss the streams. Other than that, hopefully you like had a great day, and I'll see you on next one.